The LA Sparks got their first win of the season last night. Hamby balled out as usual. Nurse played well again. Brink had the best plus minus of all the starters, had 4 blocks, sealed the game with a block. It was a great showing. Not what we're here to talk about. If you watched my week 1 wrap up, you know exactly what we're here to talk about. But for those who didn't, let me just show you a clip really quick. As well as some eye popping performances from Cameron Brink and starting the countdown until Rickea Jackson takes somebody's starting spot on the Sparks. It's happening. Just win. All right, so let's talk about it. When will Rickea Jackson get moved into the starting lineup? And why isn't she there in the first place, to be honest? I couldn't slow roll this if I wanted to because the writing's on the wall. No graffiti, no hieroglyphics. All right, so we see every starter played over 30 minutes except for one. And we see which starter had the only negative plus minus. Now, if you notice on that last play that I showed with the Cameron Brink block, Rickea Jackson was on the floor, and that was a defensive possession to end the game. And anybody who knows anything about Rickea Jackson, she's known as an offensive player. So if she's the better offensive player and the better defensive option, why isn't she just starting in the first place? And you notice it's going to be a short video because it's not a lot to talk about here. I mean, what are we really even discussing? You're playing her 17 minutes. You're playing Rickea Jackson 31 minutes. Clearly, she's the better option. I don't understand how you have Lexi Brown at 5'9", and she's been balling out. So there's nothing against her. But you have Nurse is 6 foot. Then you have 5'9" and 5'9", and Brown and Clarendon. Can't have a 5'9" wing if we're just talking positionless basketball. I can't. Maybe you can, but clearly you can't. Not in the clutch, not in the last play of the game, in a defensive possession. Clearly you can't. We've got to stop playing with Rickea Jackson like she's not a starter. Emphasis on star. We've got to get her out of that 6-man spot. Trade somebody else, trade for somebody else if you need some punch off of the bench. But that ain't it. Not with her. Let's not play these games. And what's going on with her management team, too? I haven't seen her enough. I'm seeing all the other rookies. I understand maybe she's getting some media training or something like that, but I just saw Brink on Podcast P. She did a great interview. Every time I see Rickea Jackson, it's with Cameron Brink. I haven't seen her by herself yet do anything. We got to get on that. Let's fix that. Come on. Yeah, I'm sorry. 6 men don't sell shoes. I'm not sure what her her shoe situation is, but everybody else around her has one. Let's not act like she wasn't drafted where she was, and like she's not who she is. She's been that since for the last few years. She's been right there with everybody, balling out in the FIBA. Candace Parker, legendary Sparks player, just became women president of Adidas. I'm pretty sure she's looking for a face or 2 or 3. I could see a connection there. I don't know. I don't really know what Rickea Jackson's shoe situation is, but we need to stop acting like she's not a star. Let's get her into the starting lineup first, and then everything else can kind of fall into place after that. But also concerning to see Zaya Cook only get 3 minutes. I was speaking about that coming into the season, about how it wasn't really looking too great for her last year. The numbers that she did or didn't put up. But yeah, if we just compare her to another former Sparks player, Tia Cooper, had a lot of popularity. She was known as one of the original basketball baddies a few years ago when it started picking up some popularity, I guess. But yeah, she averaged like 9 points a game, and I think she had a career high of 20, and I haven't seen any of that from Zaya or even a lot of other players that are still in the league. So definitely keep an eye on that. It's a constant new wave of players coming in, and it's going to be some players falling out. Yeah, that's really all I had to say. I haven't really worn this leather lemonade jacket before, so it's like squeaking, and I'm ready to take it off. Let's get Rickea Jackson to the starter lineup. I had to put my Sparks colors on just to let you know I wasn't playing any games. We won't be waiting for too long. All right, let's make it happen sooner than later. Peace.